back to my YouTube channel. I will stand here with this vague background and talk about high school! Because who doesn't want to talk about high school during spring break? So let me tell you guys something first. I only went to one full year at a public high school, my 9th grade year. The year after that, I went to a kind of online academy sort of thing. And then the year after that, I started college. Woo! I am 17 and a dual enrolled student at college. That's not stressful or weird. So, since I feel like I can kind of do the best of both worlds, I consider doing like a high school versus college kind of deal. But then I was like, no. I mean, if you guys want to see that, by all means, comment below and I will eventually get around to it. So I'm going to rant about high school and why I decided to not high school. The biggest thing about high school is that it prepares you for nothing. There's no life skills in high school. There's memorization skills, there's judging everyone on the fact of whether they can or cannot memorize, and then there's like your junior and senior year when you start taking AP classes, and then it's just like, we're gonna stress you the heck out to the point where you won't even make it to college at this rate. So the first thing I noticed about high school is like the awkward transition phase. Everyone was like, oh, middle school is the awkward transition. And yeah, that's the awkward transition into being a teenager, but all of teenagerness is an awkward transition. There's no like, oh, I'm a teenager and out of middle school now. I know exactly how to live my life and how to function as a normal teenager. Well, guess what? There is no normal teenager. There are teenagers that range from goody two-shoes, A+ average, everything, to going off the deep end and killing a dog. Don't kill dogs. Dogs are great. But the biggest thing is the way adults treat you when you're a teenager. They're like, oh, you're still a child, so you can't do anything whatsoever. But then, oh, you're almost an adult, so you have to do, like, everything. Come on, get your life together. It's terrible. These double standards are just messing with your heads, and you don't know what to do, and it just makes you cry at a corner at night. Not only does this put stress on teenagers on what am I supposed to be doing, how am I supposed to be acting, how on earth do I prepare for life, but there's also so much anxiety just in school. Like, you know? I mean, walking down the hallway during a class change, it's like bleeding anxiety. Like the building is leaking, oozing it out of the doors. So much depression and angst and hormones just flying around. You don't know what to do. It's disgusting, frankly. Like, who thought, oh, let's put 5,000 kids in one building for 7 hours a day and make them just like, I don't know, talk to each other. But like, students are anxious about so much. Like, not only do they have what's going on at home, whatever their family home situation is, and then of course there's the classes where if you don't get at least a B average, you're considered stupid. I mean, just because you can't test well doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means like, paper ain't your thing. Homework. Homework. Why does high school find it important to make you go to school every day? In college, you only have to go to a class like 3 days a week or 2 days a week. You get homework in college, don't get me wrong, but it's not like go drown until 3 a.m. every night homework. No, like I have time to sit down, spend an hour on all of my classwork, like all of it, for an hour, and then I get to go and do whatever I want, like make YouTube videos, work on my art, work on my writing, other things that I want to do, my teenager creative stuff, you know, like a teenager's supposed to be about learning who you are, learning what your interests are, what do you want to do with your life, not sitting up and having panic attacks at night because there's so much paperwork that you can't even breathe air and you're covered in paper cuts every day. And literally, someone calculated all this. I'm sure most of you have seen this, and if not, it was on Tumblr. There was a teacher meeting that I read online, and the woman literally calculated how much homework, like how long each class's homework would be, and how much, like, you know, hours of sleep people need, and how much recreational time teenagers need. And she added it all together, and it was over 24. And it was all because you had like 16 hours of homework, plus 7 at school, 20-something. It doesn't add up. School, what are you doing? And the last thing I want to talk about is other teenagers. Teenagers do not like each other. Teenagers like, the most teenagers I know, we avoid each other until we find a teenager who wants to avoid other teenagers as much as we do. That's how friends are made. Teenage avoidance. That's how I make my friends. And then there's like this special teenager that... The lights just flickered. It's because there's tornado warnings today. It's too late for me to go home. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I forgot. I'm just going to share something encouraging, I guess, because I don't remember the last thing I was going to say. So if you are struggling to go through high school, and maybe you relate to some of the points that I made from my experience in high school, then I encourage you not to give up. I mean, high school is so rough, and it's such an awkward phase in life, but it's 4 years. 4 years out of 60, that's like not that much. It's only 4 years, and while it may seem like so much time right now, it's really not that much in the long run. Soon, you'll be off to college, or you'll not be off to college, you'll be out living your life, you'll be an independent adult, and whatever dream you have, unless it's mass murder, go for it. I mean, there's nothing stopping you. So yeah, that's my inspirational tidbit. If you guys enjoyed that video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more of me, make sure you hit that subscribe button over there. And if you guys have anything about high school that you want to talk about, comment down below. And I will be posting new videos hopefully every Monday, and if not every Monday, every other Monday. And I will see you guys next week. Like, school is a battlefield. Don't make eye contact. Head down. Duck and run for cover, because if you make eye contact with someone, you will show your weakness and you will become the prey.